Okay, we have another 1,500 point battle report for you today. My foot Eldar list facing against Space Wolves. It's a rematch from a recent battle, but here we are. We're playing with 1,500 points though, not 1,750. Two Wraithlords, Wraithguard, Eldrad, Avatar, 3 Walkers, 1 unit of 10 Guardians of the ML, and 1 unit of Pathfinders, 6 of them. He's got some scouts over there. They've infiltrated in that area. 5 Terminators coming in a drop pod turn 1. Squad of 9 guys, squad of 8 guys. They're inside those rhinos. There's a dreadnought over there, and 2 squads of long fangs. One of them up here, one of them there. And there's some weird character over here trying to prevent me from, that makes me not set up over here. And there's also one of these items that makes me not infiltrate within 18 inches. And my opponent can try to steal initiative because I did roll to go first. So here we go. Do you want to steal initiative or not? There's some thinking going on. The tires are burning. I can see the hamster's going in the wheel there. He's thinking about it. He's thinking of maybe letting me just go though. So I'm gonna. Okay, so I am gonna go first. Back in. Okay, rounding up top of turn 1. Eldrad tries to fortune his own squad, rolls double 6s and a 5. So minuscule odds of failing, but he fails it on his own. Luckily, the Ghost Helm stops the perils at least. Then I decided just to fortune the Avatar. They just moved forward, ran a few inches up here. Avatar moved up and ran 4 inches. These guys moved up a little bit. He fired at that walker, just made it so he can't shoot though. This guy fired at that rhino, made it so he just can't move or shoot. And I'm taking cover from any kind of long fang fire over here, as well as over here. These guys moved up, I guided them. Unfortunately, there wasn't a lot of good targets. I decided to try to be in range of those long fangs, but they were just about 2 or 3 inches out. So even though I guided, I unfortunately couldn't do anything with them. Missile over here, fired at that walker, missed. These guys fired at, the 6 guys fired at that squad of snipers, killed, or put 3 wounds, but they passed all their cover saves, so not even a single guy died. So we're going to see where that drop pod goes down. Back with the bottom of turn 1 for Space Wolves. Rounding up bottom of turn 1 for Space Wolves. Pretty good turn. What happened over here? Blew away one of these walkers because those long fangs somehow were able to just see like a millimeter of the unit. So blew away one walker. Shook this guy. This guy is still able to shoot. These Terminators drop pod, fluky drop pod, was tried to go here, suiciding into my unit, but managed to float away just far enough that it didn't do anything happen, and just close enough that the Flamer was able to flame 4 guys. We actually forgot to roll leadership on these 2 because there's only 2 remaining, so leadership 8 on these guys. They make it with a 6. So just 4 of those Pathfinders just cooked instantly because the Flamer guy managed to be just close enough to clip 4 of them. Some shooting at the Avatar, but his fortune save, invulnerable and armor save from the snipers, from a bunch of long fangs and stuff into there, managed to pass it. A couple of long fangs were able to see this guy with cover, and he got 2 wounds, 1 wound in, but he made his cover save. That thing just moved up 12 inches and popped smoke. This guy unfortunately only went 2 inches and then ran, I think, 2 inches. That Rune Priest is just chilling on his own. That's going to be kind of interesting. Maybe I'll take a shot there. Those guys piled out of the vehicle, went on their own objective. They're just chilling on that objective back there. And that guy just moved over to the side just to be hidden away a little more. So I got a real trouble over here with these guys. I need to blow them away with as much stuff as possible. And we're going to see what happens. Maybe I should just play for a tie and just sort of kill these guys, because I don't know. We'll see. Will I get over there? We'll see what I think. Okay, rounding up this turn. Fortune on the Avatar, fortune on the squad. We were about 32 inches away from his Rune Priest. Avatar moved up and ran a little bit, just to play blocker if those guys pop out of that vehicle. These guys fired, only 2 of them were in range to hit that guy. Caused 1 wound, it got through his armor and his AP2, so no feel no pain for him. This guy over here fired at that walker back there with tons of cover, but I didn't even get anything through. Couldn't penetrate his armor. These guys fired into here, no wounds caused. They decided not to fire all their guns. They moved away, so they're about 12 inches away exactly from that guy. Instead, the Warwalkers fired, and 1 walker managed to hit with every shot, wounded with every shot because of Doom, and 3 Terminators died, so that was very, very helpful over there. This guy fired at that Rune Priest, hit and wounded with both, but the Rune Priest passed his armor and in his cover save. I was trying to snipe that guy, but apparently he has Eternal Warrior. It's some kind of Eternal Warrior ability that I didn't realize, so maybe that wasn't a great shot. And that is it, so we're kind of advancing cautiously towards the opponent. And it's on to the next turn, on to bottom of turn 2 for my opponent. Just a quick update, never mind, we checked the rulebook. He doesn't have Eternal Warrior, but it doesn't matter anyways because he made all his saves against my Strength 8, so be it. He's still rocking. Anyways, back with bottom of turn 2. Okay, rounding up bottom of turn 2. This guy moved out but decided not to charge the Avatar. Probably a good idea because he's just got 1 wound left and the Avatar's just going to school him. Avatar had Fortune on him. Rune Priest moved up a little bit closer, probably going to try to stop some of my powers. Shooting from that unit into here, got 2 wounds through, but I had cover save. I passed my two cover saves. Some plasma cannon fire into here, hitting this guy, hitting the unit, hitting that, but all saves made. This stupid Terminator, the last remaining guy in his unit with a flamer, managed to kill my my 2 remaining guys and wiped out like 4 or 5 of these dudes. They ran. They only ran 4 inches, but they ran. At least half the unit's there, so I can still try to rally. This guy's on his own now. They're actually separated out, so that's some kind of Wraithlord guy. That's it. Snipers tried to fire at Avatar, made all his saves. Some other stuff fired at him, made all his saves. That's it. Unfortunately, with this BS going on over here, I'm going to have to just play for a tie, I think. I'm going to retreat these guys and just own this. My opponent's hopefully never going to be able to take this from me, and then I guess I'm just forced to play that way because that one drop pod managed to drop beautifully exactly where it had to. Okay, so rounding up top of turn 3, I think. Fortune succeeded on here. We were out of range of the Rune Priest. Fortune on the Avatar succeeded as well. Doomed the Rune Lord. Not a great turn though. We decided that this is going to be probably my last troop choice after these guys are killed from a variety of stuff. So I decided I'm going to surrender the tie, and I'm going to just make sure that that this doesn't get contested. So these guys came in here, fired that Terminator, fired a billion shots at him, but he passed all of his saves. Incredibly annoying. Unbelievable. And then these guys rallied, they fired a missile over there, did nothing. This guy over here fired at that vehicle, just made it so he can't shoot and blew away a weapon. Scatterwalkers fired in on that Wraithlord, managed to at least force 2 failed saves mercifully over there. And this guy over here helped fire at that lone Terminator, but again, made all of his 2 saves he needed to make, so that's pretty rough. And then Avatar just charged forward, didn't even throw his melted, just slaughtered in combat the guy that was there, and then consolidated 4 inches onto that thing. So it's on to bottom. Okay, so wrapping up that bottom of turn 3, these guys moved forward, only went 3 inches, so it didn't do too much. This guy went up 6. But they're both too far away to assault. Over here, tons of shooting at the Avatar, made all of his saves though, because he is Fortune for this round as they split off. Over here, one of these guys died from some plasma cannon fire. Snipers into here, tried to kill these guys, but they made all their saves. That's it. So on to top of turn 4. We got to play quick. Okay, so rounding up quickly now. What happened? Fortune on that squad, double doom on those 2 individual guys, blew them away with shooting. It took all of our shooting though. It even took the Scatterwalkers, unfortunately. This guy fired into here, no luck, missed with both of his attacks. Avatar moved 6 inches out and then threw a Melta, immobilized that guy because I was too far away to assault anything, so I didn't even bother. I just went there. All right. Back rounding up real quick now, bottom of turn 4, shooting into these guys. They made their leadership check, made their pinning from the snipers there. Somehow they saw. Avatar took 1 wound from a bunch of missile fire and from long fangs, but he's still down to 3 wounds, so he might actually get in there to contest. This thing moved up 12 inches, popped smokes. It's going to try to contest from underneath here. Those guys moved up 12 inches, trying to contest that eventually. Okay, so rounding up that top of turn 4, shot, no hits though. Moved in here, assaulted, 3 attacks, needed 6s, no hits there though, but at least I'm blocking him off a little bit. Shot over here, wrecked that vehicle, managed to gun in there, killed I think 1 guy only though, unfortunately, and they weren't pinned. Over there, Avatar moved in, slaughtered that unit of guys, and consolidated 2 inches, so he slaughtered a long fang unit, and he's going towards that objective. Okay, rounding up bottom turn 4, we've just called the game a tie. What happened? Some lucky shooting against the Avatar, 4 invulnerable saves caused, but I failed 3 of them, so if I'd survived with 1 wound, we would have kept playing, because I might have been able to contest there, but over here, these guys could theoretically go this way, but we're just going to slaughter them. We have everything in my army in this area here. They tried to fire over here, no wounds caused, so even if they charge, they're just going to get beaten to death. So we have to leave because the store's closing. So, but good game, man. Thank you. Good game.